Have you noticed something's changed? Maybe the stairs seem steeper than they used to. Maybe getting up from your favorite chair, the one by the window with the soft cushion, now takes a breath or two. Maybe the grocery bags feel heavier even when they're not. It's subtle at first, easy to dismiss. Just a long day. Just getting older. Just life. But somewhere deep in your quietest moments, the thought returns. Is this the beginning of slowing down? The truth is, it doesn't have to be. There's a silent condition that affects millions of people over 50 and often goes unnoticed until it starts changing the way you live. It's called sarcopenia, the slow, steady loss of muscle mass and strength with age. It doesn't announce itself with pain. It arrives with fatigue, slower movements, hesitation, loss of confidence. But here's something most people never hear loud enough. Muscle can be rebuilt. Strength can return. Mobility is not gone, it's waiting. And no, you don't need a gym. You don't need complicated routines. You need the right nutrients delivered gently, daily, and with purpose. That's why we created Senior Fit, to bring you science-backed, heart-led guidance on how to stay strong, mobile, and independent with age. If this resonates with you or reminds you of someone you love, pause here and tap. Subscribe. It's a small step toward a stronger future. Now, let's begin. Start with something simple, humble. Often overlooked chickpeas. Those golden, nutty legumes have been at the center of Mediterranean kitchens for centuries. But what most people don't know is that chickpeas are a quiet superpower when it comes to fighting sarcopenia. Just 100 grams of cooked chickpeas offer about 9 grams of protein. Plant-based, muscle-feeding, easily digested. But that's only the beginning. They're rich in magnesium, around 48 milligrams per serving, which your muscles need to contract smoothly and recover from cramping. Even more impressively, chickpeas are a natural source of leucine, an amino acid that triggers muscle growth through the mTOR pathway, your body's own muscle rebuilding switch. And if your energy has felt lower lately, consider this. Chickpeas carry nearly 3 milligrams of iron, helping your blood deliver oxygen to every tired cell. Their 6 grams of fiber stabilize blood sugar, calm inflammation, and support your gut, which in turn supports your mood and metabolism. To unlock these benefits, aim for 150 grams of chickpeas 3 to 4 times a week. Add a touch of lemon juice. The vitamin C helps you absorb more iron. Try blending chickpeas into a warm turmeric soup, or enjoy them roasted and ground into a caffeine-free coffee. Alternative that gently lifts your energy. One small bowl, one big difference, and yet chickpeas are only the beginning. There's another food green and familiar that sits quietly in freezers and side dishes. But don't be fooled by its simplicity. Peas are one of the most underestimated foods in the fight against muscle loss. In every 100 grams, peas deliver over 5 grams of protein. But what really sets them apart is lysine, an amino acid that helps your body build collagen and repair damaged muscle fibers. They also contain iron leucine and powerful plant compounds like saponins, natural protectors that reduce inflammation and preserve strength post-exercise. Pair peas with red bell peppers or lemon juice, and you boost their iron absorption by up to 67%. Looking for a nourishing snack? Blend peas with a few almonds and olive oil into a silky green spread, or stir them into a warm grain bowl with quinoa, parsley, and roasted pumpkin seeds. And here's something most people don't know. Peas carry nearly twice the fiber of spinach, giving you lasting energy, stable digestion, and softer blood sugar swings. Your muscles will thank you, quietly but surely. But now, let's leave the garden and look to the water, because there's a blue-green superfood that's been feeding strength since the ancient world. And today, even astronauts rely on it. Spirulina. Technically, a microalga spirulina grows in rich alkaline lakes and contains nearly 70% protein by weight, all 9 essential amino acids. That's more protein per gram than chicken breast. And it comes with phycoganin, a pigment that reduces oxidative stress in your muscle cells, helping them recover faster and resist damage. Just a single teaspoon offers 2 grams of protein, 50 milliliters of iron, and 195 milliliters of magnesium, a trifecta for muscle health, endurance, and nerve function. Use 3 to 5 grams a day in smoothies, coconut water, or a refreshing citrus shot. Spirulina mixes beautifully with lemon or orange, enhancing iron absorption while energizing you gently. This ancient superfood doesn't shout. It simply supports quietly every day. So what have we learned really? That strength is not something you chase. It's something you feed. That aging does not mean weakness, not when you choose to nourish what's been quietly waiting to return. In our next session, we'll meet a leafy herb once used by Olympic athletes. A slender stalk that hides a powerful secret, and the colorful fruits and grains that hold the key to everyday mobility. But for now, pause. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Maybe a little tired, maybe a little slower, but still capable. And if today's message reminded you of someone who's starting to slow down, someone who just wants to keep walking without fear, send them this video. Sometimes strength begins with a conversation, and sometimes a bowl of peas is all it takes to begin again. There's something comforting about the smell of fresh herbs, the way a little green can brighten a dish or a day. And while most people think of parsley as decoration, a garnish on the edge of a plate, this modest herb carries a history that reaches back to the early Olympians. Athletes in ancient Greece would chew parsley before competitions, believing it gave them endurance. Turns out, they were on to something. Parsley isn't just flavor. It's rich in epigenin, a flavonoid that reduces muscle inflammation and supports the regeneration of muscle fibers. Just 10 grams of fresh parsley carries over 130 milligrams of this rare compound, more than almost any other common plant. But it goes even further. Parsley is one of the most concentrated sources of vitamin K on the planet, over 16,000 micrograms per 100 grams, essential for muscle contraction and bone strength, both of which become critical as we age. Add 4 grams of iron, and you've got a trifecta of strength, stamina, and cellular repair. Even better, a small bunch of parsley contains twice your daily dose of vitamin C, which stimulates collagen production, speeds muscle repair, and protects the very fabric of your strength. So how do you use it? Simple. Add 15 grams of fresh parsley to your meals each day. Try it in a green smoothie with lemon spinach and avocado, or steep it into a calming morning tea. 10 grams in a cup of hot water for 5 minutes. A quiet ritual of renewal. What was once a garnish becomes your green shield. But sometimes the most powerful allies hide in the most unassuming places. Chives. Slender, fragrant, easy to overlook, yet packed with nutrients your muscles crave. Often mistaken for nothing more than topping, chives belong to the same family as garlic and onions, And like their cousins, they offer more than flavor. They're a natural source of vitamin C, 90 milligrams per 100 grams, which supports the formation of collagen and enhances iron absorption, essential for muscle repair. But what makes chives truly special is their incredible concentration of vitamin K, a jaw-dropping 30,000 micrograms per 100 grams. And it doesn't stop there. They contain allicin and quercetin compounds that increase blood flow, oxygen delivery, and reduce inflammation. Together, they help your muscles breathe, stretch, recover, and come back stronger. Try adding 10 grams of fresh chives each day to your meals, raw or lightly cooked. Blend them into a creamy avocado yogurt smoothie or make chive infused olive oil. 30 grams of chives soaked in 100 milliliters of oil for 24 hours and use it to elevate any dish while feeding your strength. It's amazing, isn't it? That something so small can give you so much. Now, let's move from herbs to heartier foundations. The kind of food that stays with you, powers your day, and holds you up when the stairs feel steep. Lean proteins. Your muscles are built from amino acids, and the most direct way to replenish them is through foods like turkey chicken breast and white fish. Just 100 grams of skinless chicken provides 31 grams of complete protein, including leucine, the key to activating muscle synthesis. And here's something important. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics recommends that adults over 50 get 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For someone weighing 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, that means 84 to 105 grams of protein daily. The best part, you don't need to eat a steak every meal. A balanced plate with lean meats, legumes, and a handful of nuts can get you there gently and without stress. Pair your protein with vitamin C-rich vegetables, red bell peppers, broccoli, or lemon juice, and your body will absorb more, recover faster, and move easier, one meal at a time. You're feeding not just your muscles, but your independence. But strong muscles need more than protein. They need a frame A foundation. That's where calcium comes in. And surprisingly, one of the most efficient and delicious sources is something many already love: Parmesan. Yes, that salty, nutty cheese from northern Italy. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides 330 milligrams of calcium, nearly 1/3 of your daily requirement. This mineral doesn't just strengthen bones. It supports muscle contractions, reduces cramping, and keeps your posture solid. A sprinkle on soup, a few shavings over roasted vegetables, or 20-30 grams as a snack. That's all it takes. Just watch portions. It's easy to overindulge when something tastes this good. And here's a tip. Calcium works best when paired with its essential partner, vitamin D. Without vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium effectively. And more importantly, your muscles can't function properly. The NIH recommends adults over 50 get 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D daily. You'll find it in salmon, 526 IU per 100 green tuna eggs, 40 IU each, and fortified dairy. Sunlight also helps. Just 10 to 15 minutes per day on your arms or legs during early morning or late afternoon can make a difference. But if you can't get outside or your levels are low, a supplement may be necessary. Always consult your doctor first, especially if you're taking medications or managing other conditions, to absorb it well. Pair vitamin D with healthy fats, olive oil, nuts, or avocado. Little combinations, powerful results. By now, you're starting to see it. Strength isn't loud. It doesn't arrive with announcements. It returns in quiet ways. A slice of cheese, a spoon of peas, a handful of herbs, a walk in the sun. It's there, waiting for you to feed it, nurture it, and believe in it again. And the journey isn't over, because in the next chapter, we'll explore the ocean's anti-inflammatory miracle, the fruits that restore flexibility and fight fatigue, the grains that power your step, and the minerals that calm your nerves and prevent painful cramps. So don't stop now. Your muscles haven't given up on you, and we haven't either. This is Senior Fit, where strength is still possible at any age. Let's stay with that image. You walking down the path with a steadier step. No rush, no struggle. Just calm, strength in every stride. And now, imagine this. Every time you sit down to eat, you're not just having a meal. You're sending your muscles a message. I'm still with you. We're still building. One of the most powerful messages comes from the sea, a gentle giant of the ocean. Salmon, rich pink, satisfying, and more than just delicious. This cold water fish is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA, two molecules your muscles crave. They help reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, support joint health, and improve circulation, which means oxygen reaches every fiber more efficiently. Just 100-gram serving provides about 2 grams of omega-3s, which covers 70% of your recommended daily intake. But this isn't just about numbers. It's about what it means to wake up without stiffness, to walk without aching knees, to move freely, even on rainy days. Salmon, twice a week grilled, baked, or in a warm bowl with herbs, can help you feel this change. Squeeze some lemon over the top, not just for flavor, but for that extra vitamin C to assist with absorption. And if salmon isn't an option, sardines, anchovies, chia seeds, flaxseed oil, walnuts. Nature is generous, and so is your plate. Let's shift color now, from pinks and silvers to deep reds, blues and purples. Berries, they may look delicate, but within them lie some of the most powerful antioxidants known to science. Blueberries, strawberries, pomegranates. They're not just good for the heart. They protect muscle cells from oxidative stress, the invisible wear and tear that comes with aging and everyday life. Anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their deep hue, can increase muscle endurance by 15% in older adults. According to clinical research, half a cup a day is all it takes. Sprinkle them over oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie. Eat them straight as a morning gift to your body. Berries also carry vitamin C, which helps repair tissue, form new collagen, and strengthen the tendons and ligaments that hold you together. Bright, beautiful, and filled with quiet power, just like you. But even the strongest muscle needs energy, and that energy, it begins with the grains. Whole grains, oats, quinoa, brown rice, whole wheat, are the slow-burning fuel that keeps your legs moving, your walks longer, your mornings smoother. They're rich in complex carbohydrates that release energy steadily. And they deliver fiber, iron, zinc, and trace minerals that support muscle health from within. A half cup of dry oats gives you 4 grams of fiber and 2 milligrams of iron. But more importantly, it gives you stability in energy, in blood sugar, in daily rhythm. Start your day with a bowl of warm oatmeal, or toast a slice of whole grain bread, topped with a spoon of nut butter and a few slices of banana. simple, balanced, muscle-friendly. And here's something lovely. Whole grains also support your gut health, which in turn affects inflammation, immunity, and even your mood. You don't just move better, you feel better too. Now, let's talk about something many people forget until their legs cramp in the middle of the night. Magnesium. It's the conductor of your muscle orchestra. Without enough of it, your muscles can't contract or relax properly. Cramps appear. Fatigue deepens. Movements become sluggish. Almonds, spinach, pumpkin seeds, avocado. They're all rich in this quiet hero. Just 1 ounce of almonds gives you 76 milliliters of magnesium. 1 cup of cooked spinach, 87 milliliters. A single avocado, 58 milliliters. Together, they support your nervous system, calm spasms, and rebuild your sense of lightness. You can blend them all into a smoothie with banana and yogurt for a delicious magnesium-rich breakfast. And for those who need a little extra, supplements are available, but always under medical guidance. A calm muscle is a strong muscle, and magnesium is how you get there. Finally, let's talk about fluid balance and the electric pulse of strength. Let's talk about potassium. When you eat a banana, what you're really doing is reminding your muscles how to move. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance, supports muscle contraction, and prevents cramps. A single banana has 422 milligrams of potassium, about 12% of your daily needs. But you'll also find potassium in spinach, avocados, sweet potatoes, and baked white potatoes. Here's a favorite senior fit combo: mashed potatoes drizzled with extra virgin olive oil, a sprinkle of chives, and a side of sautéed spinach. Comfort food with purpose. Potassium is essential. But like all nutrients, balance matters. Too much can be harmful if your kidneys aren't functioning well. So always check with your doctor and trust your body. It speaks sometimes in soreness, sometimes in energy, always in truth. So what have we done? We've walked through the garden. We've tasted the sea. We've stirred old wisdom into modern bowls. We've remembered that strength, real strength, doesn't come all at once. It comes in teaspoons, in tiny changes, in little choices repeated over time. This isn't about being young again. It's about being stronger today than yesterday, and making sure that tomorrow you're still climbing stairs, still lifting your grandchild, still living on your own terms. If this story stirred something in you, comment below. I'm starting again. If you have someone in your life who's quietly getting weaker, send them this. And if you believe, like we do at Senior Fit, that strength is still possible at any age, then follow us, because this is just the beginning. Some changes arrive with a bang. Others come in silence. Sarcopenia doesn't knock loudly. It whispers. One day, the stairs are harder. The next, your legs feel heavy. And slowly, without drama, without injury, your strength seems to slip away. But here's the quiet truth we've been building toward, piece by piece. Strength doesn't disappear. It fades, waiting to be invited back. And the invitation doesn't come from a machine or a clinic. It begins on your plate. It continues in your walk. It deepens in your choices. Not once, but daily. Not grand efforts, just small, nourishing rituals. A scoop of peas beside your dinner. A handful of almonds before your walk. A sprinkle of parsley on your morning eggs. A quiet moment in the sun. These are not health hacks. They are acts of self-trust. Because your body still wants to move, it still wants to rebuild. It still remembers how to stand tall and walk free. Let's make this real. If you're wondering where to start, here's a gentle one-day structure, not a plan, a rhythm. Morning, wake up with a glass of warm water and lemon for hydration and digestion. Enjoy a breakfast of oats topped with blueberries and flaxseed. Add a teaspoon of spirulina to a green smoothie or coconut water if you like. Mid-morning walk, 10-20 minutes of light movement outdoors. Let your muscles remember what they're for. Lunch, grilled chicken or lentils. A side of peas with red pepper. A drizzle of olive oil. Finish with a few slices of kiwi or guava, a bright boost of vitamin C. Afternoon, a warm tea made from parsley or chives, a small piece of dark chocolate, and a handful of almonds or walnuts. Dinner, baked salmon or tofu. Roasted sweet potatoes, steamed spinach or broccoli. Sprinkle Parmesan or nutritional yeast over top for calcium and B12. Pair with brown rice or quinoa. Evening, a few gentle stretches. Magnesium-rich smoothie. Banana spinach. A spoon of yogurt and avocado. Rest. That's it. Not a diet, not a rule, just a return to what your body already knows how to do. And if all this still feels far away, if you've been sedentary for too long or doubting for too long, then begin smaller still. Start by choosing one of the foods we've talked about today. Add it to your routine for 1 week. That's your promise to yourself. Next week, choose another. Let your strength return in layers, like the rising light of morning. And know this, you are not rebuilding alone. This space, this message was made for you. For every person over 50 who wants to stay mobile, vibrant, and present in their own life. For every adult who wants to carry their own groceries, lift their own grandchild, walk their own walk. This is your reminder. The garden still blooms, even after 60, even after 70, even after sorrow and slowness. All it needs is daily light. So now we end the only way we know how. If something in these words touched you, if you felt your body nod in quiet agreement, comment below. I'm beginning again. Then, share this with someone you love, someone who's grown quieter, slower, someone who still deserves to walk tall. And finally, if you believe that strength is not behind you, but still ahead, subscribe to Senior Fit, because every week we're planting more seeds, and every story, every small action brings your strength quietly back.